Hey everyone, today we'll be solving 2.1.6s. So, to accumulate 8,000 at the end of 3n years, so we have the accumulation value, deposits of 98 are made at the end of the first n years. So that would be Sn for n years with an interest rate of I. Okay. And let's read on a little bit. And then 196 at the end of the next 2n years. Okay. So I would advise, since we have 3n years, we make a little plot. So from 0 to n, with the first payment starting at the end of the first year, which is 98, all the way to n. And then 196 is at the end of the next 2n years. So this whole section will be 2n with the final at 3n. Because we could just plot in n equals 10, let's say. So the total will be 30 years. And then we have deposits here for 10 years. And then 196 deposits for the next 20 years. So this value would not be 2n because that would be just 10-year difference. But the question is asking for 20 years. So it will be 2n here. So 2n plus n equals 3n. Okay, so to set this up, we have that this is for the first n years. So let's get rid of this. N years, and we need to accumulate it more by 2n years. And since the deposits have stopped, we have that it's 1 plus I to the 2n. We don't have another symbol like this because there's no more repeating payments. We're just wanting the value of this and how much it accumulates to after 2n years. Okay, and then we have that 196 has an annuity of 2n years with just I. And this one doesn't need an accumulated value because it already reaches 3n. Okay, so we'll have to use this formula of Sni equals 1 plus I to the n minus 1 divided by I. Okay, so we have that 98. Oh, also another fact is that 1 plus I to the n equals 2. Can't forget that. And now we can solve this. So since 1 plus I to the n equals 2, we just plug it in here to get 1 divided by I. So it will be 98 times 1 divided by I times 1 plus I to the 2n. But 1 plus I to the 2n is just squared of 1 plus I to the n. So that would just be 4. This is 4. And then we have, from here, 196, and then S2n would equal 1 plus I to the 2n minus 1 divided by I. So again, squared would be 4, minus 1 is 3, so that would be 3 divided by I. So we have then 98 times 4 is divided by I, plus 196 times 3 is divided by I. And we get that it's 392 divided by I plus 588 divided by I, which will give us 980 divided by I. But that's not where we're done, because we want to find the accumulated value at the end of 3n years. So we found the 3n years, but now we have to plug in 8,000 as our accumulated value to find I. And making 980 divided by 8,000 would give us 0.1225 or 12.25%. And that is the correct answer.